Alright, so picking the best car to upgrade in Hot Wheels Unleashed can be a little tough. This is everything you need to know about upgrading in Hot Wheels Unleashed, and personally the best cars to upgrade that carried me through online multiplayer, and of course the time trials. Now there will be two parts to this video. The first part will be a quick explanation of the upgrade system and what you should do, and of course the second part is showing you the best cars I would recommend personally to upgrade, why is that so, how to get them, etc. Now if you're looking for the cars alone, then you can skip to this timeline here, but I would highly recommend to watch the first part first, as it will be tied to the second part. Now I won't waste your time any longer, so let's get to it. The upgrade system for Hot Wheels Unleashed is pretty straightforward. You spend a certain amount of gears that you acquired through City Rumble or anywhere else to upgrade any cars of your liking if they are qualified. After upgrading a car, it will increase their rarity to the next tier, so realistically, you can keep upgrading cars to legendary rank. Now this is the important part. When you increase the ranks through upgrades, you will see either some changes to the stats of the car or a change to the boost mechanic itself. Take this upgrade for example. If I upgrade the Formula Flashback from Common to Rare, I will have 4 boost charges instead of 3 and some increased stats, which of course is a great upgrade. But upgrading again from Rare to Legendary drops me down to 2 boosts in exchange for a higher stat. There is no way to change it afterwards after you've done this step, which is why you have to think through if you want that trade-off or not. This is the reason why duplicate cards exist, just in case you want to keep a car for example at Rare while you have a second one at Legendary, since their playstyle and stats are totally different. Now I'm not gonna comment on whether it's worth it or not, it's mostly based on personal preferences. Most of these are the same cases for other vehicles as well, where you get more stats in exchange for lesser boosts. So try it out yourself and see how it works for you. And now, which brings me to the next part. These are some of the cars that you would definitely want to upgrade to Legendary because of how much faster it is based on my experience. Now just a quick disclaimer first, I did not unlock all of the cars yet because it's based on RNG and it's quite difficult to get them all. However, these are the cars that have served me well in time trials and many first places in multiplayer match. So if you have these cars that I'm about to show you, you're in luck because you are guaranteed a way faster car in the game. And if you do not have this car, don't worry, as some of these cars don't require RNG, but basically unlocking them by playing through the City Rumble mode. Now let's not waste any more time. The first car that I would recommend to upgrade to Legendary is the obvious RDO2. You've probably seen this vehicle rocket through multiplayer matches, and it has a good reason for that. It is one of the fastest cars in the game on straight lines, but suffered a little bit on sharper turns due to the lack of braking power and an okay handling. It only has 1 boost in Legendary, but trust me, it doesn't matter that much because of how quick it is. So if you're all about pure speed and don't really care about the difficult drifting sections or lack of boosting, this car will definitely surprise you. Some people even call this car OP, so maybe this is your best bet so far because of how easy it is to obtain from blind boxes as well. Now if you don't have the RDO2 or want to play a more different approach, the Rocket Fire is your new best friend. This is my favorite vehicle in Hot Wheels Unleashed so far, and here's why. It has a slightly lesser speed and acceleration compared to the RDO2, only 1 bar to be exact, but in exchange you get a little more braking power and maximum handling. It comes with 3 boost charges as well, which is why it is godlike at tracks with lots of turning. Sure, the raw power might get behind an RDO2 a little bit, but I felt a little faster with this car, simply because I have more options to boost around after corners, and it helps with drifting around nicely due to the handling. Now the third vehicle I highly recommend to upgrade if you have the sports car pack is the Trek Manga. It has insane stats and legendary rank, and this one feels the most balanced in terms of drifting compared to the other two. The RDO2 is harder to drift due to the low handling and braking power. Rocket Fire is slightly heavier, so you will feel a little push while drifting, but the Trek Manga feels right at home. It is light, the easiest car to drift in my opinion, and it is extremely friendly for newer players. So in short, if you want pure raw power without relying too much on boost, RDO2 is for you. If you want a slightly slower vehicle with 3 boosts and more handling, Rocket Fire is the way to go. And finally, Trek Manga if maximum handling due to the lightweight of the car and easy execution of drift is for you. The only downside to this is you have to pay for it. So these are the 3 cards out of my collections that stand out way more, but these are only if you're lucky enough to get it. Now there is one more alternative that I would like to recommend, and that is the Bat to the Blade. You can unlock this from playing City Rumble, and it is one of the fastest free unlocks you can get. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this car due to the low braking power and slower drift startup at legendary rank. I found that I ram into walls too often with this car, but I do see people winning races over and over again in multiplayer. Many other players vouch for this car, so go ahead and give this a go. I'm sure that you'll love it if it suits you. And I've seen people recommended the Motorsaurus as well at legendary rank, since the car is easy to get as well in City Rumble, but personally I don't like this one as well. This car just feels extremely heavy and it will be really slow when turning. But maybe heavier cars are your liking. You can go ahead and test this out yourself. It is free anyway, and this might surprise you like everyone else. Now again, I did not unlock all of the cars yet. These are just some of the cars I can vouch for because I've played with them and carried me through the game. So if you have a car that I missed out, please leave a comment down below so other people can take a look and try out your favorite vehicle. It will be awesome to read your comments and see what you guys think. And while you're still here, do check out these 2 videos as well, as you might enjoy them just as much as I did in making them. This is TheViperian signing off. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay awesome.